We're back here in the tri-state. Temperature-wise, we will get back into the 50s for our weekend, but Storm Team 44 meteorologist Gunnar Consel is tracking some rain to go along with it. Gunnar?
Yeah, so we're going to be dry through the rest of the evening. Things will be on the chilly side, though, and we're noticing that it feels somewhat comfortable when we remember the fact that we've been in the 20s and teens at this point in the night so far this season. So relatively okay for our Friday night. Still, any activities that you're about to enjoy, maybe going Christmas light viewing, going to any events, or just going out to eat, we're noticing that we need those layers, but not too many, especially with those light winds. We're not seeing too much of a wind chill. But looking at this map, you can see that there is a pretty stark difference. There's a good 10-degree temperature difference from our northernmost and southernmost communities. And that's because we got a stationary front basically sitting right on our doorstep, which is dividing us basically from the warm south and the rest of the cold north. So we are the coldest location this far south in the eastern U.S. So we certainly are feeling the chill here. What about the rest of the evening? Because we're 38 right now. The mercury isn't going to be dropping too much more, though, through the night. Slowly but surely, as we head towards our 9 and 10 o'clock shows, we are going to be in those mid-30s, and then we will reach close to, if not at the freezing point for just a brief moment tomorrow morning, well before sunrise, because tomorrow morning, temperatures are actually going to warm up pretty quickly, and that's because we will see strong southerly winds bring our temperatures from near freezing to almost 50 degrees between 7 a.m. and 11 a.m. So a quick warm-up tomorrow. I hope you enjoy it, because if we turn our attention to this mess of a storm, if you're traveling outside the tri-state, if you're heading north, keep in mind you may encounter some mixing or ice or even some sleet or snow, depending on where you're heading. But for us here in the tri-state, the rain's going to start around 12:30, 1 o'clock. And then the more steady, moderate rain that'll be harder to dodge, harder to avoid, harder to stay dry in, that begins around 3 to 5 o'clock tomorrow. So the wettest time of the day tomorrow, gonna be tomorrow evening when we're trying to go out for dinner or trying to do some festive holiday plans for our evening after dinner. So with that being said, things won't finally be drying out until when we head home to pretty much retire for the evening and get to bed before Sunday. Sunday is looking to be better because it'll be drier and things will be a little warmer as well for our Sunday. Now, here's how much rain we could see tomorrow. Not enough to lead to flooding concerns, but enough to wash away some of that winter grime on those cars, any of that still remaining salt. And so when all is said and done, up to ½ an inch to an inch total of rain is expected. So not a lot, something that we can appreciate, but certainly won't be keeping things a little too soggy. But I do think we have a greater potential for flooding, a greater potential for more impactful rain on Monday, because we're tracking heavy soaking showers and not severe weather, but thunderstorm activity as well, which could put a dampen on some plans. And then after that, we see one more round of rain on Wednesday before temperatures return to some chilly December levels by the end of next week.